Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Truth Tarot. We are back today. Sorry, gotta get everything perfect. We are back today, and I'm gonna be checking in with the energies of the counterparts. What I thought I would do is check in with the energies of the current environment with the ascension process and everything that's going on. So let's take a peek and see where the divine feminine, divine masculine is at. I'm just deciding which cards to start with. Actually, they're wanting me to pull out the Light Seers deck, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Light Seers deck. So yeah, they're saying something was missing. Okay, so actually they're going to have me start, guys, with a Light Seers deck. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, have a look around. And guys, if you haven't yet already, check out my videos from yesterday. I ended up with 3, although there should have been 2. So I did a live video, and I also tried to do just a regular video, but it cut me off about 15 minutes in. So it ends up being a two-part deal. And for those of you that are inquiring about readings, I'm now booking into the week of August 24th, and I will be, I'm all booked up for this, obviously this week and next week. If you're still waiting on a reading from me, guys, I will get it to you today, so have no fear. And what else? I'm offering my very coveted, sought after North Node readings, which are incredible for, it's a reading for just you. It's not a twin flame reading, although I do offer twin flame readings. But the North Node reading is, I call it, it was written in the stars reading. So it's all about your karma, your fate, your destiny, your destined path, your soul's purpose. What blocks you have, what's holding you back, ego, personality, traits that come in to kind of knock you off course, and how you can get back on course. So it's a really comprehensive reading. It's a longer reading, and it's one of my absolute all-time favorites that I've ever offered for clients. And of course, the twin flame readings. I'm also offering a Lionsgate portal reading and a new moon reading for the new moon in Leo on Tuesday, August 18th. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got the energies here of the new moon coming in. I talked all about that yesterday. Well, Divine Feminine, you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, girl. You are a queen. And guys, I know it's not Halloween yet, but Halloween's my birthday, so I'm going to go ahead and start bringing in Halloween stuff in August. I'm going to be that chick. You're welcome. Isn't this cool, though? I got this at Target, and I think it's just a really cool little piece. I just love it. So I'm bringing her in today. Plus cats, hello. Cats are incredible. So Divine Feminines, you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So I feel as though particularly this card is speaking to my Virgo, Tauruses, and Capricorn twin flamers. However, this could also be your moon in an earth sign, your rising in an earth sign, your north node in an earth sign. So this could go many different ways. But this is a woman who has it all, and she has it all together. She needs for nothing. She wants for nothing. The divine masculine sort of like, whoa, excuse me. He's sort of like, whoa, she doesn't need me. It's not that she doesn't want you, divine masculine. She doesn't need you at this time in her journey. That's a little intimidating to the divine masculine. The intimidation energies keep on coming up for the divine masculines who are emerging from their cocoons of hibernation and hanging man energy, and all of a sudden they want to jump into this fool energy and wands energy, and the divine feminine's like, she's sort of turning her head. She's like, I'm good boy, or I'm good girl, I'm good on my own. And the peace that she's been able to cultivate being on her own is not something she's readily willing to give up. So she's sort of looking away going, you know what? I mean, there's just so much inherent peace in this woman and her energy. She's not worried about how she's going to make ends meet. She's not worried about needing a partner, to get through life, to pay the bills, to have experiences with, to travel with. She's able to do that all on her own. Divine Feminines, you're rising up into your worth, into your self-worth and your energy, which this new moon in Leo, which is all about self-worth, is helping, is assisting with that process. And so I really strongly feel like Divine Feminines, it's kind of the cold shoulder to the masculines at this time, but I want to find out masculines. So how do the masculines feel about the feminine being in this Queen of Pentacles energy? Masculines, how do you feel? Okay, we've got a jumper. Yeah, perfect. Okay, beautiful. Look at this, guys. We got some scorpionic energy coming up. I tell you, this comes out in all my collective readings almost. And I'm a Scorpio myself. And so not only is that my energy showing up in the readings, which is cool, but it's also the energy of death and rebirth. It's the Phoenix rising energy, okay? And I love that in this particular deck, it's not just the death card, it's death and rebirth. It's a much more positive spin and positive denotation or connotation of this card. It's not that death doesn't happen without a rebirth. Okay, and in any situation, whether it's a physical death, an emotional death, the death of a relationship, etc. So there's this portal, that death creates that you get to choose to walk through or choose to travel through a journey to. So the divine masculines have had a death, an egoic death, and they're now having a rebirth. And as they have this rebirth, they're looking over to see the feminine to make sure if she's still there. And what do they see? They see her in her power. And they're a little intimidated because they're so excited to share with her to come forward and to come forward with honesty and integrity, and not only to share with her what they've been through this entire year, this entire time of separation, but they're also excited to share an apology and to really come clean with the truth of their feelings and their energies. So divine feminine, if you could be a little softer in your approach to this connection right now, because the divine masculine I really feel, and I felt it very strongly yesterday, and I woke up feeling it not quite as strong, but still very strongly, that the divine masculine wants to come forward, but it's as if he feels like he can't come forward if she's in that energy. So there is a softening that needs to occur for the masculine to feel comfortable really speaking his truth. And you don't just want him coming in with that hot and cold energy or just, saying hello. Most feminines are really craving that deeper connection. Seven of Pentacles. So masculine's saying, look, I'm in more earth energy, first of all. But masculine's, I'm seeing the Pentacles energy, the Wands and Pentacles, really. So we've got the Pentacles coming in, grounding these connections in the physical, and the Wands coming in fast-moving, furiously fast-moving energy, passionate energy. So we've got this energy of the seeds have been planted, and the divine masculines, this is the energy of Reiki, watching, helping something grow, helping something thrive. This is the energy of intention and energy. Divine masculines are starting to realize that they have supernatural powers. They may have laughed. I got laughed at several times when I mentioned that he was a part of the collective, when I mentioned, not when I mentioned twin flames, he was really cool with that. But when I mentioned certain things, he would just sort of, tarot cards, there was sort of a giggle and a nervous laugh. And I was like, that's fine. You don't have to agree. You don't have to appreciate it. This is my deal and this is what I'm doing. But I think it was more fear than anything. The fear of, wow, this woman really is powerful. This is my divine feminine and she's really powerful and she knows things. So the divine masculine knows that we know things, and it has scared them in the past because they don't have the power and control that they feel like they've had with other women. We are not like other women or men. Divine feminines can be males. We are not like other people that they've come into contact with. And they are not only in awe, but a little scared. My divine masculine said so many times, I'm scared of you, I'm scared. And then he would laugh. And I was like, why are you scared? And well, I'm not really scared. I said, he goes, it's a good way. But no, it's fear. It's the fear of the power of this connection. And obviously, he knew if I was that powerful, that he was that powerful, and that I was going to ask him to step into his power and ask him to be the best and highest version of himself, because that's what twin flames do. We come here to bring out the highest version of the other person, of the other, I don't want to say the other half of our soul, the other piece of our soul, that doesn't sound right either, the other whole of our soul. That sounds better. We come here to bring out the best in each other. And so, yeah, of course, I want him to be the most incredible version of himself that he can be, that he can bring forth. So that is intimidating when you're not ready to let go of the life that you've been living. Okay. So the divine masculine is in this energy of growth and rebirth, and really watering the seeds and making sure that there's going to be bountiful fruit and bountiful harvest is what I'm hearing in this connection. So I really love that. So we're going to put this over here for the masculine's energy. So let's go back to the feminine. Feminine, what energy are you in? Feminine, divine feminine energy. What energy is feminine in? Energy for the divine feminines. Okay. So there is some reminiscing. There's some reminiscing energy. There's also some inner child healing. 6 of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This is the energy of connecting with one's emotions and the energy of connecting with the past and maybe feeling a little bit sad, or on the contrary, maybe feeling really happy and really blessed and just excited for what's to come. But there's this energy of memories. The memories are coming up for the feminine. There's a trail that's been left. You know, each memory leaves a trail in the heart and mind of the divine feminine. And of course, you know, it's like, this is showing me the story of a feminine who knew when she was little that she was different, and that there was this person, there was this force, this love that she felt that she couldn't quite pinpoint, and he or she probably felt lonely. Divine feminine, you probably felt lonely most of your life, and you didn't know why. You could be around people and a room full of people and feel lonely. It's because you were seeking your masculine, and this is the image of sort of that happy, healthy family and life with that masculine. And but also you can see there's some inherent sadness, you know, there's some pain, there's some longing energy here. So divine feminine, even though you're in your power, you're still sort of, I didn't want to say fighting the energies of the 6 of Cups, but the energies of the 6 of Cups are still very much present and prevalent in your energies. And yet we have this 9 of Wands energy. This is very much the energy of an independent woman. And I'm just going to look at the deck here. Yeah, I want to say this is entrepreneurship. Okay, not so much entrepreneurship, but determination and resilience. And okay, this makes perfect sense. The final push. So in this deck, the 9 of Wands, it's about the final push and being excited for what's to come and finding motivation in the face of difficulty. So this is saying don't give up, you're almost there. So divine feminine, there's a reason you're remembering, there's a reason you're having these memories come up, and there's a reason that you've been asked to be focused on your pentacles. This was to sort of serve as a divine distraction from the sadness, because the divine doesn't want you to be sad, the divine wants you to be in your power. So there's this energy coming up for the feminines of, you know, make that final push through any doubts or fears that you have regarding this connection, because on the other side of that is everything you've ever wanted. Divine masculines are going through a divine death. It's a divine death. I mean, we've got the 10 of Swords coming up with death and rebirth. There's a solitary energy coming up from many of the masculines right now that I've picked up on. There's this energy of them needing to sort of go into this cocoon, although I did mention many of them are coming out of this cocoon, but they have been in this energy. So if they haven't, there's different cycles for different masculines depending on what's going on in their lives and what wave they are. We talked a little bit about the waves yesterday in my live, but this energy of starting over and leaving things behind is really prevalent, and I'm really feeling that in my energetic field when I tune in with the masculines. Not only with my own masculine in the physical, but also just with the group of masculines, okay, the collective masculines. So leaving something behind, it's a painful ending, and they feel there's loneliness. So just like the divine feminine is in the 6 of Cups energy, the divine masculine is sort of embracing, you know, they're embracing this death and rebirth. So before they can harvest, okay, before they can bear the fruits of this harvest, they need to go through this death. So there's a death. This is the death, okay? The death, the 10 of Swords, death and rebirth, and then we have the rebirth coming. And the rebirth does include the divine feminine. So let's find out from Spirit what advice Spirit wants to give regarding these energies. So Spirit, what advice would you like to give to the counterparts right now. What advice would you like to give to the divine feminine? Okay, this one wanted to fly out. Believe in the impossible. So divine feminine, there's a lot of doubts that have crept up. Yes, I want to acknowledge that. There's a lot of doubts, and I feel as though divine feminines, I've heard from you. You guys have emailed me. I've seen the comments that many of you have given up. You're just done. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. This is painful. This is, I'm not doing this. They're not coming back. Karmic this, karmic that. And there's this sort of underlying belief that it's meant to be. So you're being asked to believe in the impossible, to believe in what you can't yet see. This is faith. This is the cornerstone of faith. Can you believe in what you can't yet see? It's not, I'll believe it when I see it. Faith asks you to believe it before you can see it, to see it, and to know that it's coming, to know that it's yours, to claim it. And I want to ask you guys, I want to give you guys a challenge. Start doing affirmations, affirming your union, affirming the ending of the karmic relationship, okay? Affirming like it's already happened, like the I am statements, and affirming that you're with them, affirming the life that you have together. And I want you to say these out loud at least once a day. I do several of them, and I say them 3 times, and I usually do it in the shower. That's when I tend to really channel. Too bad I can't do videos in the shower. That would be weird. But I guess I could do an audio recording. That's a thought, because I get so many thoughts, so many downloads in the shower. And then I usually run to the cards and try to do a reading, or at least write them down. But so the energy of affirming helps not only your guides, your higher self, okay, and the archangels, the universe, your higher power, whatever that is for you, bring this union together, but it's sending the message to your divine masculine as well that this is going to happen. Okay, so it lifts both of you up. It lifts the spirits of both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So try that for 21 days. See what happens. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. You can do it in the car. You can do it in the shower. You can do it when you're getting ready for work. So there's really no excuses. I don't have time. Of course you have time. And in fact, there's a saying that I can't remember who said this exactly, but yeah, if people who say I don't have time for meditation, well, then you should meditate longer because meditation gives you time. It doesn't take time. Luck is on your side. So divine masculine's feeling lucky. Divine masculine, new moon in Sag. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is especially applicable to masculines who have fire signs or prominent fire in their charts. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. So divine masculine saying, you know what? I'm going to shoot my arrow and this time I'm going to aim it in the right direction. I'm not going to aim it backwards. I'm not going to aim it sideways. I'm not going to aim it, indecisively like they've done in the past. I'm going to aim it towards my divine feminine. And I know where I want to go. So there's some decisiveness coming in. And I've really been feeling that, guys, some decisive energy coming in for these masculines of saying, I know exactly what I want and I know what I need to do to get it. So let's get some union energy here. Union energy coming in for the counterpart spirit. I think that's going to be too many cards, so that was like 5 cards. Okay. Emotions are running high. Right, so that's kind of the 6 of Cups energy that I picked up on with the feminines. Emotions are running high, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So we have more earth energy. Emotions are running high, super moon. Yeah, guys, think about whenever a super moon approaches, emotions fly off the handle. For women, your cycles tend to get synced up with the moon, so it gets even more intense as your emotions sort of are in flux. And but divine feminines who are males are also feeling this energy. So it really goes both ways. And this is the energy to me. I just feel there's excitement in the air for what's to come, and yet there's still an element of fear that needs to be released. Okay, so there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of anticipatory emotions that are coming up, like what's next. I know you guys can feel it because I can feel it suddenly just in the past week or so. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So know that what was challenging in your connection in the past is coming to an end. And this is for a specific wave of twins. I do feel like this is for my first wavers, but remember, like I said yesterday in the live, keep in mind that if you feel like you're not a first waver, keep in mind that your time is coming very quickly, right after the first waver. So the first wavers pave the way, and we do things sort of the clunky way, and then second and third wavers get to do things a lot quicker. So it's a blessing. Trust me. It's a blessing, second and third wavers. Okay. Adjustments are required. Yeah, that just kind of fell out. So this could be adjustments in attitude, adjustments in your thoughts. So that's why we're going to do the affirmations for 21 days. And guys, I do strongly feel like, your masculine feels your energies. Okay, your masculine feels your fear, your anger, your disappointment, your shame, your blame. Not just that you're not entitled to feel them, but make sure that you are releasing them. And this is on the bottom of the deck, and I was called to look. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But this is usually the energy that's hidden, that's being hidden right now from the 3D. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So mutable meaning changing. So if you guys think that it's over, if you think you're never going to hear from your masculine again, or that, oh, they've gone back to the karmic, or they're getting married, or this or that, please understand that everything can change in an instant. You have to believe that. That can be one of your affirmations, that things can change in an instant. Things can change for the positive in an instant. Don't believe everything you see. Okay, it's, I see the rough seas here. I see that some of you, many of you are in this situation of feeling like, again, just feeling like I want to give up, and why am I still doing this? I've been in this for years. I've been patient. I've been, my divine masculine came in hot and heavy and then retreated. This is all very normal. Okay, so try not to attach too much to what's happening in this moment, because in the next moment, anything can happen. I'm going to put this here. Anything can happen. So let's put this away. And I was called to bring out my Starseed Oracle deck that I use in my North Node readings. And I was called to pull some cards, mainly because of the just intuitive nature of this deck. So we're going to pull some cards here for both counterparts and then union energy. So can we have some energy here? Energy for the divine masculines. Energy for the divine masculines. Now, these cards kind of flew out, so let's just take a peek. Earth School, divine masculines are going through. They're going through some shit. So they're recognizing that Earth School is a thing, that they're a spiritual being having a human experience. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, they're learning, guys. They're learning. It's a learning curve. Give them a break. You've been there too, and they're just expressing that they're taking the plunge, but they're sort of really deeply invested in this lesson that they're learning right now. Okay, and that's causing the death and the rebirth energy that's causing it. They need to be invested here. So if they're quiet, allow them to be quiet. They're going deep within, okay, to learn their lessons. So that's just an important message here. Star Brothers, beautiful. Divine masculine energy, guys, beautiful. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. They're learning how to be a true divine masculine. This is fucking beautiful. Okay, they're blooming. I'm seeing a butterfly. I'm seeing transformation. So the Horus energy is the energy of divine masculine protection. It's the energy of trust. It's the energy of using your power in the proper way, in a gentle way. Okay, so gentle power. This is not about having dominion or control. This is really not even emperor energy. This is just, this is divinity energy, and embracing that. And they want to be the safe place. They want you to feel like you can trust them, that they're loyal, that they're committed to this connection. So they're working very hard on showing up as this loyal divine masculine who won't hurt you, who won't lie, who will not forsake you for someone else, who will choose you above all else, who will protect you, who will protect this connection. So they're working to really transform and become this. Guys, if your masculine's quiet, I cannot stress this enough, let them be. Do not push. You're going to push them away. Okay, not for good, but you're going to temporarily push them away and push them into the energy of just going, they're going to go further into the cocoon. So if you want to hear from your masculine, let them be. It's not the time to reach out now. I'm telling you, it's not the time. I've known in the past when it was time. My masculine was always really happy to hear from me. A couple times this year when I've tried to reach out, it just got met with not only resistance, but it got met with a lot of coldness, aloofness, and detachment. So I sort of learned my lesson the hard way after those painful attempts at sort of reconnecting. He was not in the energy of wanting to connect. So, you know, there's lessons that are being learned, okay? Now, we have karmic relationships coming up. So I think this is interesting that this is coming up on the masculine side. Masculines are ending karmic relationships, okay? Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. There is conflict going on. The fighting card comes up a lot for the masculines right now. So they're fighting with themselves, they're fighting with their shadows, they're fighting with their former self, they're fighting with letting go of things that don't work for them, but they're experiencing soul growth and they're realizing that there's really no one to blame in this situation. So you can't blame the karmic partner, you can't blame your twin flame, even though that's so much fun to do. And both partners have done it to each other. You can only look within and see that everyone you invited in is a reflection of your self-worth, of what you believe you deserve. The divine masculines are looking, guys, they're doing so much work. It's really beautiful. Powerful, powerful work behind the scenes. This is what's going on. This is the story that's being told, the truth of the story behind the scenes. Not what we want to hear, not what looks pretty, but this is the truth. And then we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I've been feeling this coming in also for the masculine. So as they let go of these karmic relationships, as they release these karmic relationships, karmic attachments and connections, and end these karmic cycles, okay, if they're going through these lessons and they're becoming the divine masculine, life is going to get a lot sweeter for them. And that's when they're going to step forward. So let's get some cards for the divine feminine. Divine feminine, please. Divine feminine. Divine feminine. Oh, you want to come out. Okay. Divine feminine, you're not alone. So if you've been feeling isolated or lonely, a physical connection is really important. Know that you're part of a larger community of souls. So not only just this community on this channel that we've created, this family, but other channels that you're a part of. Maybe you're a part of Liz's Guided by Angels, my soul sister. Maybe you're a part of just in your actual physical community, okay? Maybe there's an online community that you're a part of, you know, a group, or apart from, you know, YouTube. So there's lots of different ways to be connected. You're never alone, and you don't have to isolate or feel isolated. Connection's really important as we go through the next couple years here of ascension, as Earth transforms itself to be able to hold the 5D energy, okay? So it's really important that you connect with people who understand you. So divine feminine, make sure that you're connecting in some way to others. What else, what other energies are prevalent for the divine feminine right now that we need to know about, Spirit? What will help the divine feminine? Called. So the divine wants you to step up into your soul gifts. Okay, this is about stepping up into your mission. It's time to go. This is why my North Node readings have been so popular and why I was called to offer them. It was a channeled message during a reading I was giving that I needed to offer these North Node readings. And you guys responded very powerfully. There's a reason. We need you in your power right now. The world needs you to step up into your gifts, not sort of, not sideways, not halfway, but all the way. Okay, you're being called at this time, divine feminine. The more you step up into your gifts, the less alone you're going to feel, okay? That's where you're going to find your soul tribe and your soul family, by stepping into your gifts and realize that you've trained for lifetimes for this. So stop doubting yourself, let go of those fears and insecurities, and temporarily let go of your divine partner so you can really focus on what you need to do at this time. We're also experiencing as divine feminines mother healing, mother wound healing. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. So recognizing not only the divinity of the feminine energy within us, but also the external energy of any mothers who we've encountered throughout our lives, any parents or grandparents or teachers or aunts or sisters or friends. So this is about respecting that energy and also just the deep love of being protected by Mother Earth, of Gaia, and that we need to protect her and she will protect us. So just this is about, for the feminines, connecting to things on a deeper level, connecting to your gifts, connecting to your tribe, connecting to the energies of your true nature. Your true nature is loving and kind and sweet and receptive. And so many of us have closed off, and then that's why the isolation card came up, because we've been hurt in the past by friends, by people who didn't understand us, by family, by loved ones, by romantic partners. But you're protected, and Divine wants you to know you're so loved, you're so adored, and you're so protected. So let's get some, I'm gonna go over to another deck here, Keepers of the Light, and we're gonna get some energy, union energy, please. And then I think I'll stop after this and I'm going to get back to my personal readings, guys. Happy Sunday. I know it's probably Monday. Well, I know it's Monday for some of you guys. I have a friend in Australia, and she is a divine feminine, and she's 12 hours ahead. Well, so it's actually not the next day. It would actually be 11:30 p.m. I think that's right. I'm not very good at math. Is that right? 12 hours? Yes, 12 hours. Okay, yes. Sorry. I'm not sorry. That's something I'm learning, not to apologize. I don't need to apologize for everything. Okay. Oh, guys. Okay. Look. So for union energy, we have Mercury, communication, open communication. This has come up before for the union energy, and I'm asking for union energy because this is the energy of the counterparts coming together. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So you're going to be able to have an open and honest conversation with your counterpart to feel heard and respected. The truth is going to come out. I'm telling you guys, no more sort of hot and cold, in and out, maybes, indecisiveness, not knowing where you stand. That comes to an end now. So we have open communication coming in. Beautiful. I love it. What other energies are coming through? Higher learning. Melchizedek. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress, right? So higher learning. So you guys will come together having done your independent learning and your independent earth school journeys, okay, and lessons and classrooms, and you will come together for higher learning, okay? So that's beautiful. So there's more work to be done together. The work doesn't stop, guys, just because you get into union. And I feel like sometimes, not on my channel, but on other channels, you know, I don't watch really many readers now. There's just a couple that I'll watch once in a while. But the thing is it doesn't stop when you get into union. You have to keep on going and keep on working and keep on working at it and keep on ascending and growing together. So the divine director, look at this, guys. We have Isis magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Egyptian energy coming through. It's been coming through so strongly in the past few days. Came through a lot yesterday in the readings. So there's a lot of us that have ties to ancient Egypt, and a lot of the divine masculines are now breaking free from those soul contracts or soul disruptions, if you will, sort of soul fragments that were left behind in ancient Egypt, and also these rules that said that really took the power away from the divine masculine. So that's being healed right now, and they're realizing that they can manifest the life that they want. The divine masculines, guys, are realizing that they are magic. You're not the only one that holds these abilities. They're starting to really have downloads and tune into their gifts, and they're realizing that they have the power. They're practicing. So what they're doing is they're imagining something or manifesting something or affirming something and watching it come into their reality, and they're like, whoa, and they're blown away. And I feel like they're going to be showcasing this to you guys, and they're going to tell you, look, I mean, I did this and then this happened, and they're going to be very excited to tell you. So I'm seeing that happening. So I expect to, of course, I expect to hear that this is happening in some of these connections, and it's going to be really exciting because they're going to be like little kids, just like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. You remember that Mad TV? It was Stewart. You guys ever watch that? And he was like, look what I can do. And he was jumping all around. That's the energy that's coming through, like very giddy, childlike energy. They want to show off this higher learning. They want to communicate this, and they want to show you that they're going to manifest you back into their lives. So they're working on manifesting you. If you feel, I feel that pull strongly. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. We'll have a chit chat. The divine director, intervention, and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided, and happiness is your purpose. So divine intervention is stepping in and saying, okay, enough separation, enough of you guys, enough of this, enough of that, enough ego deaths, enough triggers and dark nights of the soul. Let's bring these counterparts back together, because I think they're ready to do some higher learning together. Okay, they're ready to do some higher learning. They're ready to communicate clearly, openly, and respectfully, and they're ready to manifest some magic, because the earth is ready for the magic. I feel like we weren't ready. There was a tipping point that's happening in 2020 that will continue to happen for several years up until 2024. And part of that tipping point does involve the twin flames, light workers, star seeds, etc. And these divine masculines and divine feminines are coming together, working their magic, and there's divine intervention at play here. So if you think that your masculines forgot about you, the divine just wants to tell you there's no forgetting. There's just been a sacred pause, okay? There's been a sacred pause for a very important reason. So let's tap into the energies of I know I said that was it, but you guys should know me by now. I'm like, I'm going to do a little reading and it's like 45 minutes. So let's tap into the energies of, hold on, these cards are falling out, but I need to be clear on what I'm asking for. Okay, let's tap into the energy spirit of, there's something else that wants to come through. Okay, future energies, future energies for these connections. So if this reading's applying to you, if it's, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Spirit's saying, hold on. Spirit wants me to shuffle really well. Okay, I'm just checking in. Okay, Spirit wants me to actually switch decks. So we're going to go over to the Angels and Ancestors cards for this portion of the reading. So I asked for future energies. I get seer, move beyond, or see beyond the current situation. Yeah, so divine feminines and divine masculines watching, see beyond the current situation. And so using your discretion, your discernment, and your intuition to see that whatever is not happening is not what's really happening. Okay, let me explain that. So I think you guys understand it, but just because it's not happening in the physical and you can't see it with your own two eyes doesn't mean you can't see it with your third eye. So this is about understanding that there's something going on beneath the surface. You can't see it yet, but you can feel it. So if you can feel it, it's on the way. Okay. Future energies for these connections. One second. Future energies for these connections. Okay, that's entirely too many cards. Show me clearly. Future energies for these connections. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Right, so both counterparts are stepping into their own magic, right? We had Isis, magic manifesting. I love it when the cards connect to each other. Okay, when the cards validate one another. Magic manifesting, unlock the magic within. This is about staying focused, staying on the path. Guys, there's magic about to be unleashed onto the planet with twin flames coming together. Okay, and as twin flames come together, you're going to raise the vibration. We are going to ascend into 5D. This is happening. I just did a post about it. There's a short TikTok video someone did that my friend sent me, one of my awakened friends. And I thought it was really well done and interesting. And clearly a rainbow child. He's younger, but very informed about what's going on spiritually, what's going on in the world. So unlock the magic within, realize that you have the power to change, to create anything and to change any situation in your life. So if you don't like it, you're not a tree. Okay, move. Move. It's one of my favorite quotes. You're not a tree, you can move. Okay, you can change directions, change pace, change jobs, change partners, change mindsets, change thought patterns. You can change it all. You don't have to stay where you are. Unlock the magic and realize that you are a powerful, powerful being of love and light and abundance and manifestation. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much power, so much courage, strength, patience, and understanding of this journey on a much deeper level. May your hearts and minds be at ease, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.